everyone, this is Kimmy Wyatt and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about monitoring spirits as promised. I'm going to also include with that witchcraft and also include with that demonic spirits when it comes to gang stalking. Get prepared for that. I tell people all the time, I love the Lord, but I'm going to tell you about the good and the bad. Okay. I love the Lord. I'm not ashamed of it. Praise him all the time. And he's been blessing me, etc., etc., etc. You guys know how that goes. But I have to give this information to you guys. And once again, oh, look at the airplane. Once again, you know, I mentioned, you know, how people, I've met someone and they don't want to talk about gang stalking. And that was a shocker to me, because I personally feel you need to tell people about gang stalking. If something happened to you, don't you want to pass that on to people? I mean, not divulging your personal information, but you know what I'm saying. But before I get started, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you very much. And also, scroll down where the text is posted for the video. You will find some terms inclusive of monitoring spirits. I am not the only one who talks about this subject, as well as tell you guys that I didn't even know it existed. I'm monitoring spirit, you know, just looking at other people's videos, and then you see another video, and then bam, you know, here's something about monitoring spirits. But also scroll down where the text is posted. You will find the listing for my skin and hair care line. You guys, wonderful line. Please order something. And if you're having problems with that, let me know. I also want to let you guys know, in lieu of what's there, I am, as promised, adding oils for spirituality. You know, I can't. You guys, I have so much coming up. That's all I'm saying. You know, if you have depression, I create oils for depression, oils for, you know, just about anything that's going, tranquility, anything that's going on in your life or may not be going on in your life, you know. But in the meantime, you guys, let me get this started with, and if you order something, thank you so much in advance. And if you just go look at the product listing, I thank you as well. All right. So you guys, I am in downtown Dallas. Yay. Okay. All right. A place that I'm really trying to get out of, because it's not Dallas itself, it's the people. And it's amazing. I met a lady today and yesterday, and we were talking, and she said, I'm living a certain complex. And she said, oh, I love the apartment complex. She said, it's the people. And a Caucasian lady. And I said, and I knew where she was talking about, in this predominantly Black African people in this apartment complex. And she was giving some incidences of what's going on and the loud music and blah, 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 blah. You know, and it kills me, you guys. I'm serious how, because I talked about this on Facebook, about go to other cities and live there and just, you know, to interact with other races, you know. But it kills me how you have people from other races trying to interact as much as possible with other races. And I mean, this is vice versa, you know, Black African people going into a white neighborhood. So I'm not just harping on Black African people, and they get there and it's everything they ever thought it was going to be, in the negative. You know, where I live, papers everywhere, you know, people act as though they have no clue what a trash can is. And I'm going to get on people that smoke weed. Oh, Jesus. I've never smoked weed in my life, but that's not why I'm getting on people that smoke weed. I have found that people that smoke weed as a whole, they don't know where a damn trash can is. They don't know what a trash can is, you guys. It's like are you smoking the weed of old, or are you smoking this new stuff? That, I mean, what's going on? Check your weed out, because there's rumor. One of the things I'm going to talk about, that there's witchcraft being put on weed, marijuana, Mary Jane, whatever you guys want to call it. And I've heard it called some names that has just blown me away. I'm like, what is that? Oh, well, that's weed. I'm like, okay. Okay, so monitoring spirits. Like I said, I was going through some videos and ran across monitoring spirits, reading up, and I was like, The plot thickens. This is what is happening to me. Let me tell you guys briefly my definition of what a monitoring spirit, and usually there's going to be more than one monitoring spirit. A monitoring spirit is a human or a demonic spirit, a demon, that has been summoned, meaning they have been given assignment to monitor you, your activities, where you are, what you're doing, blah 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 blah. And this is what they have to do. This is their job, and it's usually a tier structure, hierarchy structure. So you are monitored by a lower demon or a lower witch, malevolent meaning, a male witch, warlock, whatever. And they don't have to be males. In my case, my major monitoring spirit is a male. At least he thinks he is. I choose to differ. I'm going to say it, you guys. Anytime you find a man calling a woman the B word, do the D check. Okay, pull your pants down. Let me look in your drawers. Let me see what you got down there, because I'm just keeping it real. It's for me growing up when I did, and even my best friend, my ex-best friend, well, not ex-best friend, my best friend who passed away 2020. I've never heard him call a woman the B word, and we've had the discussion, and he said, I don't call women B words. I'll call a man a B word, he said, but I don't call a women a B word. Old school. Old school. My dad, I was too young, but my ex-husband, never heard him calling a woman the B word. You guys, when you hear a man, a little off the topic, calling a woman a B word, which I have been called by this idiot that's been monitoring me. I know this B. She's gonna do this, and she's gonna, that kind of stuff. Do the D check, and you fill in the 4 letters. Fill in the penis check. Okay, let me say that. Do the penis check, because something is not wrong. Something is not right with that picture at all. That's not something. It's little punks, because that's not something a man, regardless of the situation, will normally do. So these are undercover brothers, and let me say something about that, so that I don't have to do a topic on it. When undercover brothers are undercover men, supposedly men, supposed to be a man, put it that way, or supposed to be men, all of the above. Undercover brothers / undercover men, period. Do you guys know they are, and I got to find a word for this, here we go, they're more feminine, and I'm tying all this together, they're more feminine than gay men. Now, some gay men and some people who are hetero will say, well, what does femininity have to do with being gay? What I'm saying is, if you're gay, if how can I put this, if you don't like women in that sense, in the sexual sense, you're gay, and so throw it out in the universe, it's said, known, or whatever, however you put it, that these men are not feminine. But you guys know what I'm saying. I've seen men in suits and they're gay, so that's not what I'm saying. And they wear suits all the time. What I'm saying is there's this feminine thing in the air, and gay men know what I'm talking about. But when you find a man who's always talking about women, always talking about a particular woman, always doing this, that, always want to know what she's doing. Do you guys know that man who is chances are an undercover brother, undercover man, is really trying to get tips on how to be a woman? Did that ever occur to you? And they're mad because they're straddling the fence. They don't know if they want to be a man, if they want to be a woman. They don't, or better, or like men or like women, and so they're confused, and so they get upset with the woman that's feminine, and she's doing this and this and that, and so there's this jealousy. To sum that up, most men that are undercover brothers, meaning, Kimmy, what is an undercover brother? Meaning they claim to like women, but they're also undercover, in parentheses, sleep with men. An undercover brother, meaning on the down low. That's another name for it, a down low, brother. But I'm telling you guys, these dudes, when you find a man like that, always calling a woman the B word, always watching what a woman does, always monitoring a woman, what she's doing, what she's wearing, commenting on her, blah, 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 blah. That's that man's enemy. That's his enemy. He wants to be like her. On the flip side is, gay men usually embrace a woman of that type of femininity because they admire her how she is, as opposed to envying her. And I say that because my monitoring spirit it's an undercover person. This dude calls me all kinds of names. I can hear what 85%, like I tell you guys all the time, of what they're saying above my head. He just has to know. And so a monitoring spirit, he just has to know what I'm doing. Let me finish my sentence. A monitoring spirit, you guys, once again, let me say this again, has been summoned and put on assignment to watch another person. It doesn't have to be one person. It could be multiple monitoring spirits, gang stalking. Also, and let me say something about that. Gang stalking, most gang stalking victims are not monitoring spirits. They are just down for the count. You know, they're there to see what's going on. The monitoring spirit may have asked them to do something, you know, watch this woman. Can we use your Wi-Fi because you're close by? We need your Wi-Fi for the cameras. So let me clarify that. Just because someone is a gang stalker does not mean they're a monitoring spirit, although monitoring you. Okay, monitoring spirits is in the spiritual realm, okay, of the universe. It's evil. It's witchcraft. It's demons who, like I said, who are sent on assignment to monitor your activity. I want to say this too, most people who are monitored are empaths, EMPATH, one of those terms I'm asking you guys to look up, or a targeted individual. And I will say this, just because you are an empath does not mean you are a targeted individual or will be targeted. However, if you are a targeted individual, you are an empath. Or am I saying that right? An empath. Let me say this again. I kind of turned around to give you guys another view. You know what? Just 1 second. I'm gonna take a stroll and walk around. It should be fun. Show you guys, give you guys a different scenery. Okay, let me say this right, because I usually get this right on the first try. If you are an empath, you are going to be targeted, okay? But if you are targeted, that does not necessarily mean, no, that's not how that goes. How does this go? If you're a targeted individual, well, if you're an empath, you're definitely going to be a targeted individual. But if you're gang stalked, that does not necessarily mean, I'll get it together, you guys. And I usually have this on point. But what I'm saying is, if you're one, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are the other. Okay. But if you're an empath, you're definitely going to be targeted. Oh, well, I guess that's right. But if you're targeted, it does not necessarily mean you're an empath. Oh, God, finally got that right. Okay. So this is what they do. They monitor you sitting on the toilet. They monitor every freaking thing that you do and get word back to the person in the hierarchy, in the tier structure, who summoned them, who sent them on assignment about what you're doing. They're going to get back to them and tell them what you're doing. Now, the funny thing is, and I thought about this, well, why can't they, if they're so evil, if they're demons, you know, well, they should be able to do this themselves. You guys have to understand evilness. Evil loves no one. Satan loves no one. And if you are in his camp, on his team, his people, one of his dark angels, he wants to make sure that you are one of those entities. You just can't say, oh, I worship Satan. He wants to know, just like in a business, an employee versus employer situation, or employer versus employee. I said that, well, either way. They want to know that you're going to do the job so that you can get paid. Same thing with Satan. Satan wants to assign you to do this and do that, knowing he could do it himself, but he's only one entity, although he reigns over this earth. Okay? He's only one entity. Witchcraft. Let me talk about witchcraft. Same thing. Usually, I'm going to say this, and it's going to sound like contradictory. Usually when it comes to monitoring spirits, it's witchcraft in most cases. Makes sense, right? Witches are humans, and yeah, they're human. Okay? Witches are human, and most humans can only be in one place at one time. And so they have these idiots monitor what you're doing. But please know, they all worship Satan. Demons can come on this planet looking like anything, you guys. And I'm going to say this, and I hope they get mad at me, and I've said it in my apartment several times. I've said it so many times. Let me tell you something, you guys. When you find, let me put it this way. Witches go to sleep. They're just witches. Good or bad witches. They go to sleep. Am I right? They're still going to go to sleep. They're going to wake up and practice whatever, whatever it is. Whatever. Demons, on the other hand, who are in the form of human beings. You hear me? They don't go to sleep. Why is it the people above my head never go to sleep? You guys, Kimmy, how do you know that they're watching you? You're not watching them. You guys, when I tell you, they never go to sleep. When I'm up, they're up. When I'm asleep, they're up. When they think I'm asleep, they're up. They never freaking go to sleep. And I have visitors that will come and visit me, and they've even said, do they ever leave? Never. Why? Okay. If you're monitoring someone, what do you mean? Do they ever leave? But I answered the question. I'm just saying. I'm not saying you don't know. I'm not judging them. Their comment. No. I mean, no. They don't leave. Hardly ever. But then I've noticed the female, if that's what she is, and she's watching me all the time, I don't know what's going on with her sexuality. And there's more than one female up there. The female, when she thinks I'm gone, now mind you, when she first got there, she used to leave all the time. Not all the time, but leave more frequently. Now she doesn't leave at all. But when she thinks I'm gone, she leaves and goes somewhere every blue moon. Until she realizes that I'm not gone. And this has happened more than once, but not often. I may be still in the breezeway, just sitting there waiting to leave. I may be around the corner. I use public transit, so got rid of my vehicle, so I'm using public transit. Maybe I'm waiting for the next bus to come. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real. I missed that one, and I'm around. When she come outside, you can buy her for 5 cents because she thinks I'm gone, and then she sees me. There's a reason for that look. Okay. So this is Kimmy Wyatt, you guys. Please look up videos on monitoring spirits. You're going to get a better or a different idea of, not idea, you're going to get more information the more videos you look at. But watch all the videos. You got. I mean, look up all those terms. Scroll down where the text is posted. You will find those terms. Okay, and I suggest 50 videos, you guys. 50 videos. Make this. Don't make this. Make it an assignment. I'm not a teacher, but make it an assignment. Meaning, It's an unlimited time. You have an unlimited time to look these 50 videos up. Why 50 videos, Kimmy? I say 50 videos because I want you guys to really, really, really realize this. And some of them are only 10, 12 minutes, whatever, you know. Whatever. Yeah, I want you guys, it's not just about me. I want you guys to realize this is real. I am not the only gang stalking victim. I am not the only one that's being monitored. But though highly monitored, because, you know, I got to look this term up. There's 3 different types of empaths, and I can never get this empath. And I did try to look it up one time. I ran across it in a video, and haven't seen that video since. But there is 3 types of empaths. A regular, normal empath, who's usually scared to talk about, have a lot of empathy for people, but usually scared to talk about, dangerous things or whatever, you know, and Satan will come after them too, you know, have a lot of empathy for people, very caring, and they're all caring. The second one is in the middle. This person is not scared of much, but scared of some things. Meaning, you know, they may not want to talk about this or talk about that, and, you know, that kind of stuff. But that last one is the one I am. I'm not scared of much of anything but the good Lord and when I say scared of the good Lord, you should be. I mean, love him, but that's someone, please don't take that the wrong way. I love the Lord, meaning, yeah, that I'm right there. You better. People say no fear, but you better fear the Lord, because, you know, it is what it is, because he has total power. I'm talking about God, you guys. Yeah. So I am here at this beautiful park. I'm gonna sum this up. You guys, please know that if you're being followed and monitored and followed, you're probably an empath. You're probably definitely a targeted individual. And yeah. So it is what it is. Okay. Now, I always end my videos with a song, and I said, even this, girl, you need to start jotting down what songs you're gonna sing. A little raspy in the voice right now, so I may not sound my best. But I love to sing. I mean, let's see. For many days it goes unspoken. Now, you guys, I can sound just like Anita Baker, and that's the worst rendition of Anita Baker I have ever done. I used to sing 2 guys to sleep. They didn't even know each other. 2 guys I dated to sleep. Not at the same time either. I mean, I'm a one-man woman. Yeah. I used to date 2 guys at different times in my life, and I had to literally sing them to sleep, singing Anita Baker. And guess what? As soon as I've done a concert, all of them. And as soon as I stopped singing, both of these dudes would wake up. Like, well, what's going on? What's going on? I said, I'm through. No. Okay, it's been an hour and like 30 minutes. Like, really? You bring me joy when I'm down. Oh, so much joy when I lose my way. Your love comes smiling on me. I saw your face. Ooh, excuse me. I saw your face, and then I knew we would be friends. I was so afraid when your arms, they said, come to me. So I say to you, can we talk for a while? You say it's alright when you love me. I smile, I feel your heart, and you feel mine. You bring me joy. Y'all, don't. I'm gonna have to sing that again one day, you guys. No, I really can't sound just like Anita Baker, but I am nasal and got some throat issues going on. But all right, I gotta go. I love you guys. Please subscribe, comment, like the video. Bye.